Today, we're going to be reacting to the latest Kurulus Osman trailer of episode 169. Without further ado, let's get into it. And right off the bat, we have Bala Hatun doing a superhero landing. Bala Hatun, who was sickly and dying of a disease that she couldn't cope with because of old age, in the beginning of season 5, with her hair is all gray, is doing a superhero landing. Now that is one for the books. I mean, Deadpool would be proud. What is going on? Do people just not age in Bozdag's universe? I mean... And obviously, as you can see, Bala Hatun and Begum are fighting. I guess they're dueling. Just nonsense. People don't deal with every single problem by dueling. Cool little shot here. It seems like they're preparing for a big war, a big battle, a big little conquest or something. This would be cool if it was an actual choreographed sequence, but I'm sure this little dueling scene is going to be filled with, cuts, jump cuts. Also, why are two women dueling and just the men watching? Like, I don't get this. Obviously, Orhan here has captured this villain of some significance. You got our boy Turohan and I forgot the other guy in the back. But two really good elves that could use some nice character development. Like, they really can use some cool character development. By the way, what's Turohan doing with a nicely faded beard? He has that beard fade and then it goes up to his sides. I mean, this is the medieval ages, right? Now, one thing that they're doing really good with this season is they're actually portraying Orhan as a capable and strong leader, which he has to be, right? He's gonna be the first Sultan of the Ottoman Empire once they declare themselves as an actual empire. So, and nice, cool to see Soyut again. As you can see here, Osman and Karasi Bey are still at odds. Their rivalry is probably gonna span the first half of this season. I assume the first half of the season is all going to be about Karasi and then like Lucas and other nonsense characters. The second half is definitely going to have to be all about the conquest of Bursa. And you guys heard my comments all about this. This lady took a sword through the stomach, fell down, took a 20-foot drop, and hasn't aged a single day. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe we need to start writing books and selling the secret to de-aging. Take a sword through the stomach, and fall off a castle wall. I always appreciate really good practical sets like this. I absolutely love this arena. I don't care if they reuse it over and over again. Like, I'm always good to see the arena. And once again, 55-year-old Sophia, who has suffered a major incursion through her belly that went out her back. And don't forget about the 20-foot drop. Is out here dueling with Lucas. I mean, once again, still to this day, this guy has zero charisma. That's why they brought back Sophia, because this man has failed at his job being giving us the presence of a villain, but he has done so poorly that they crawled back to this actor from season 1. Also, what is this nonsense? Why are they just dabbing each other? Like, why are they dabbing each other up? Like, what age are we living in right now? When I first saw a city and a bunch of explosions, I thought it was Sogut because, anytime there's a new villain entry in Kurulus Osman, Sogut is gonna get destroyed. But if you look at the costumes and if you look at the design at the upper left corner of that wall, that's definitely a Byzantine city. So I wonder who's attacking a Byzantine city. Now there's Alaaddin, the other character that they need to build up. I feel like, in my opinion, Alaaddin, the actor and the character are, better and more mature, more of a leader than Orhan. I gotta say, his shield is absolutely epic. Really cool to see him with such a cool shield. And this episode is gonna be all about Olafera. I think Olafera and Orhan are getting married, and finally get to see a trailer where Gonjo's not crying her eyes out. Although I don't remember if she's accepted Islam or not. So it's like, I guess Malhun's not in the tribe, so that's a little loophole that she can go through. And once again, these two new characters that have been introduced to us are being goofballs. You know, they're playing. Fatima is making them play these stupid games. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Even these kids is laughing. And it's one thing to ridicule the two characters, the children of the bays and whatnot, but to have the leaders of this whole other tribe sat there and just be a part of this comedy arc really just diminishes the authority of the title of Bay itself. It doesn't just disrespect these two actors slash characters. It also disrespects like Osman and Karasi and all them, because people who are at that level shouldn't be acting so stupid. She knows what she's doing. She knows she's just making these two guys just chase a carrot on a stick. And we get another shot of Sophia. She's doing something sleazy, I guess. You know how she is. She's like a little snake in the grass. That's pretty much her character for most of season 1 anyways. I wonder if she's gonna bring back those zombies. Bai Sungur, why are you selling right now, dude? Bai Sungur what the heck happened to this guy? Is he still spying around after they caught him like 3 times? After his cover's been blown like 5 times, is he still spying around? This is not possible, dog. This is not possible. Sophia, who is like at least 25 years older than Bai Sungur, who is 3 times below his size, who is literally should be disabled by now, is out here dodging Bai Sungur's sword swipe, and she's gonna kill him. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious to see he's gonna kill him. This is Bai Sungur. He's actually the actor is actually super happy. He can see himself being released from the show. So unfortunate. The trailer ends with Osman making a really angry speech, I guess, about getting revenge and whatnot. So, yeah. Sorry about the negativity this episode, guys. I've just been so disillusioned by the direction of the show. It's just, I'll make a whole other video about this, but it's just so disappointing the direction that they're taking season 6. I mean, this is supposed to be the grand finale, the last season of the show. They're supposed to go out with a bang. This is supposed to be all about the conquest of Bursa, or at the very least, the stakes have to be greater, the story has to be bigger, the world needs to be larger, and yet we're just doing the same thing we did 2 or 3 seasons ago. It's just so disappointing. I don't understand. Arturo didn't have a quarter of the budget that this show has, and they made a better show because they had actual character development, progress, story arcs, and progression in terms of the stakes, right? Season 1 was all about the tribe and Halab, right? Season 2, the Great Mongol Empire, among other things. Season 3 is when the world started expanding, right? Where you had the Byzantine borders, you had the bazaar, you had a bunch of castles, you had Byzantine commanders, you had these underground cults, you had the Great Seljuk Empire. Season 4, everything, you had the Mongol Empire, the Byzantine Empire, the Seljuk Empire, and you had all these sets and set pieces and battles, and then season 5 obviously you had Sohut and added into all of that, and it's just like every season the show expanded, got bigger and better. Every character was developed all throughout the show, right? And the storylines, the arcs, they were interconnected, intertwined, right? Something from season 2 is connected to something from season 4, for example. Whereas this is I just don't get what's going on anymore. Why would they bring back this character from season 1, a season that was arguably forgotten, and a season that we arguably didn't need? You could have skipped season 1 of Kurulus Osman and started from season 2. Season 1 was literally, there was no need for it. And they bring back literally one of the worst characters they could. I mean, she wasn't too bad, but who cares about Sophia? Nobody was asking for this. Y'all could have at least, they glossed over the Roher, in real history, there's a guy named Roger de Flores, right? Who was the commander of this big Catalonian fleet. And there's a real historical account of the battle happening, where it was 5,000 Catalonians versus Osman's 3,000 Alps, and they won. Why not, put some resources into that? The writing needs to be better too. I mean, Holifiera and Orhan's storyline is probably one of the best things they got going on, and it's all right. It's not the best, but it's all right. But it's like, what's going on, Boran hasn't done anything for 3 seasons. Season 4, 5, and this season, he's just been the same, arguably. Cherkatai at least had something going on at season 5, which was kind of interesting, where he was like feeling a little betrayed, but I just don't understand what is happening anymore. Where is this show going? What's going on? Can y'all just take like a 6-month break, regroup, and do some better writing? The only reason why I'm criticizing the show so much is because I absolutely love the show, and Arturo as well, and I see so much potential, and it's just all that potential in the table. I don't want to see it get wasted, but it seems like that's what's happening. So yeah, that's the end of this episode, guys. Sorry for the rant. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you all next time.